Yo, what's up everybody? It is your boy KT. Look, and we are back for another Try Not to Get Scared video. On today, Mr. Nightmare was recommended. He cool with it. He always seemed to be real interested in making it real scary and just make you want to be insightful, don't you think? On another note though, that nigga is scary though, man. He got that voice that just make you want to look behind you to see if there's a spirit or a ghost or something like that just creeping over your corner, like just touching your back slowly. I'm sure you can tell that's what I'm doing right now, man. Yo, I'm telling y'all, Live Raised is lit as hell. We on there right now. Everybody up in there, man. I just want to shout out Fraglag, yo. He been asking me, so yeah, Fraglag, he cool as hell, yo. Precious Smith, she what's up, yo. She the little thick mama up in the chat room right now. She got a little more ass for the cushion, for the pussy. You already know what I'm saying, though, man. But enough, man. We gonna go to the next one. We got RJ Gillison, yeah, Lil Turner. We got Calvin LeBlanc, man. We got Nolan Fuchs, man. Fuchs, I guess. I don't know. I said Fuchs with an H. We got Jordan Sablin, man. We got Derek up in the house, man. We got all the cool people, man. It be a bunch of niggas up in here just, man. We got Mean Ass Chris too, man. Mean Ass Chris really be mean though. Nabe, what's up, Nabe? Yeah, I'm still on Mean Ass Chris though. I mean, at least he keeping it real though. He honest with his name. I can't even deny that, man. Alright, y'all. We gonna check out the video, man. For those who wanna check out my other channels, man, I do upload gaming videos daily. Yes, Game with KT. Check it out. That info will be in the description link below. Also, Question KT Fitness if y'all want to see my daily workout regimens, man. I'm always uploading workout videos. I'm always pushing. Everything I do is home body workouts, calisthenics, no machines, no weights incorporated, very little resistant bands. So you're basically building sustainable strength, high flexibility. You're building real hardcore control of your body, agility. Alright, so think about it like gymnasts, martial artists, you know, football players, but real agile ones, you know what I'm saying? That is what I value, not the big muscle weight that you just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've done that, you know, it doesn't pique my interest anymore, man. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. So we gonna check out the 3 Scary True Craigslist Horror Stories, Volume 4. And of course, you know, this is Mr. Nightmare, man. He was recommended to. A lot of the cats up in the inbox was like, yo, we gotta do him. And we gotta do this because we are celebrating our 100,000 subscriber count, y'all. Y'all, man, y'all been chilling with me for 100K subs, and now let's get 100K more. Let's get it, y'all. Remember, share on all social media platforms to 10 people. I'm telling you, we gonna blow up, man, and I need y'all to do it. I'ma thank y'all. Help me help you. Remember that. If it doesn't challenge you, well, it does not change you. Okay, so we gonna get started on the video. Enough chit chat. Alright, y'all? Let's do this.
I'm ashamed to admit that my life at one point was so pathetic that I had to resort to using the men seeking women and one-night stand sections of Craigslist. Specifically when I was 28. As you'd expect, most of the posts seemed fake or contained images of really fat, gross, or just undesirable women. That is, except for one. There was a posting with a picture of a cute brunette woman saying on the listing, female 26, looking for a quick hookup. No feelings, no relationship.
Yo, this nigga is on Craigslist looking for the nookie, man. It's gonna be funny, man, because I know, well, I have experience with a couple people that's been on Craigslist selling themselves, yo. Yeah, long story. I gotta do a story time about that, yeah. Thoughts be out there, yo. Thoughts be walking the boulevard for real though. But anyway, yo, they changed it up because this is basically like legal sex. You can legally prostitute yourself on Craigslist. And when I saw that, I'm like, no. And then they switched it to the men looking for women section, how it's all casually, but it's clearly, you know, them niggas is looking for some nookie, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm cool though.
Oops, just one night stand. The thing about this photo was that it wasn't a picture of some insanely smoking hot chick. It was just a normal, decent looking woman, making the whole thing more realistic and believable. She left her number on the bottom. I texted her and immediately noticed that she had an iPhone since my iMessage sent a blue bubble. Within seconds, the little gray bubble with the 3 periods popped up, informing me that she was typing. She replied with, "Hi, I'm Jen, but you can call me Jenny." I started to kind of flirt around with her until she gave me her address. As I grabbed my car keys, I didn't know if I should feel excited or ashamed. Minutes later, I arrived to the relatively unlit dead-end block in a rather unappealing area. Second thoughts were popping up now. I shot her a text asking which house she was in. She responded 209, the last house by the dead end. I pulled up to the last house on the street, and sure enough, the little porch light revealed the number 209 stamped onto the house. I'm not gonna lie, it was a shitty looking house. Tiny, single floor, tall grass, and whatnot.
What the fuck you think it's supposed to look like, man? The bitch is selling herself on Craigslist. You think you're supposed to live in a penthouse somewhere in the suburban or something like that, nigga? Use your mind. No, he did not. Average looking Chino. Well, hell yeah. If she was fine looking, she would be an escort making $1,000 a client instead of making, you probably make $150, $100, you know what I'm saying, for some nookie bust that and real quick, and you gonna be going in like 5-10 minutes. I guarantee you.
I was really doing this.
Not that I know.
I got out of my car and knocked on her door. There was no answer. Suddenly my phone vibrated. Jenny texted me, telling me to come around back. Why? I asked.
I'm cool.
The gray bubble indicating she was typing something popped up, then went away. I waited for her to type something, but she didn't. I was a desperate, pathetic man, so against my better judgment, I made my way over to the wooden gate and latched it open. I walked very slowly into the opening of the backyard and froze. I looked up at the windows of the dark house, and my heart skipped a beat when I saw someone staring down at me from one of the top windows. The moment they noticed me, they moved away, and the blinds closed. It must have been Jenny, I was thinking to myself. My phone vibrated. She texted me saying, "I'll be right out, just brushing up." I was shaking now. I don't know if it was because I was nervous about hooking up with a woman for the first time in over a year, or if I was nervous about the weirdness of the situation. I could swear I suddenly heard a stick or something crack from further in the yard. Curiously, I flipped on the flashlight on my iPhone and aimed it over to that corner of the yard. My heart must have flat out stopped for a few moments when I saw what I could swear was an arm moving behind the wooden shed in the corner. I turned off the flashlight and somehow silently left the yard and got back in my car. Before I could shut the door, I heard a window from the house slam open, and a deranged, lunatic-sounding woman who I couldn't see screamed, "Wait, don't go." When I was pulling away from the house, the front door opened, and I heard a loud pop sound. I floored it away from there, and about 5 blocks up, I pulled over and realized I had a flat. They had shot my...
Them niggas shot his tire! Yo! I bet you the chick had a pimp, right? The pimp made the female bring the dude there. What I'm thinking they was gonna do was, he was gonna rob him, take all his money and probably do some shit to him. Think about it. They had him come to the back door. All of a sudden he about to leave. Then they open up the front door. Why don't you open the front door before? And they gonna shoot his tire though? Out in public, not giving a fuck what nobody out there can see or think? Yo, them gotta be some crazy motherfuckers. I'm just saying, it was more than one of them too, man. They acting a little suspicious for me, man. I'd have dipped out within like 2 minutes, man. I would have never went in the first place. I'm cool. I ain't playing for pussy. There is free porn online that I click on. I watch any girl, international porn, Asian porn, Indian porn, white girl porn, thick porn, BBW porn, CB porn, black boy, you know, whatever it is. I got the whole market right there. What the fuck am I going to pay for some girl with some, I don't know, suspect pussy? Like, it's suspect. Unless I see it checked and I see the paperwork, it's suspect. I'm cool. I don't know how many penises you been sucking on. I don't know how many you been blowjob, you know what I'm saying? Any nookies and cookies all up in it. Yeah, I do some strange, but not your piece of change. I'm cool.
My tire. I tried to get the car as far away from this town as possible before calling roadside service to set up my spare tire.
Fuck
the
that.
repair guy found the bullet still in the flat tire.
What?
He believed my story and did me a favor of vouching for me in front of a cop. There were 3 people who were arrested. 1 filthy-looking woman and 2 redneck-looking men.
I knew it!
They stood trial and were found guilty of God knows what, I don't remember. It's funny.
Oh, a filthy looking woman. I bet both of them rednecks was just tag teaming all day. That's nasty. See, that's why I don't do it. That's why I'm cool. Oh, I don't need to bust a nut. No, I don't. Ugh. They stupid though. They got themselves. They fucked up. They wasn't supposed to shoot a bullet. What they trying to do? Kill him? Rob? Well, like that don't make no sense. Why would you do that?
They were too stupid to even evacuate the house after pulling something like that.
It's too stupid. I agree. You're like, now listen here, Candy. You better get this here money.
My mother and stepdad are ranchers. They got a new work truck and put the old one up for sale. A lady from another rural area about 4 hours away was super interested, but gave numerous reasons why she could not even drive halfway to get the truck. My stepdad is nice to a fault, so he convinced my mother to follow in a second vehicle that Saturday so he could drive the truck there. My mom's no fool, and this lady was already making her suspicious. Well, her feelings weren't helped when we arrived and the lady gave a convoluted story about bank problems and presented a post-dated check. She also begged my stepdad to leave the plates in his name. My mom excused herself, grabbed my stepdad, and had a heated argument about taking the check and the plates. She won on canceling the plates, but she lost on the check. So they drove in.
This nigga was really about to take the check and the plate and leave her with the plates?
Another 4 hours home, and as anyone not my stepdad guessed, the check bounced when it came to the date it was written. The woman dodged phone calls for a while, eventually answering and giving another convoluted story about being in the hospital and on and on. My stepdad for once stood his ground and told her they'd be taking back the truck. So they drove another 4 hours there, this time with a flatbed in case parts were missing or something. No one answered the door at the property, and they found the truck in the shed and loaded it up. My stepdad had tried to keep my mom from saying what was on her mind, but while he was busy securing the load, she wrote something to the effect of, "Thanks for nothing, hope you enjoyed fucking us around," and slipped it under the door. 15 minutes later, as they're driving home, the cell phone rings, and the lady who was supposedly hospitalized was on the line. She said she knows exactly where they lived and that they made a huge mistake.
Bitch, I know exactly where you live. You made a huge mistake. Trying to fuck me over. I drove 8 hours, gave me this false ass, rejected ass check. Nobody wants this check. You don't even want the check. That's why you gave me the check. I dare you try and threaten me. Nigga, I'll break your neck and stick it right up your ass. Do you not know I'm fucking with? No, this bitch did not. See, motherfucking niggas be tripping. And see, when you get upset, you show who you working with. You be like, oh, okay. To my kindness for weakness. Now I'm going to show you a little something.
2 days later, my stepdad awoke to someone climbing into the house through his bedroom window.
The crazy bitch.
I heard my mother's screams all the way from my bedroom, which was one of the most chilling moments of my life.
You better get some.
It was the crazed woman breaking in, armed with a knife. I don't know how, but my stepdad managed to take her down even while she was armed. The whole story was shared with police, and then the woman was taken away. I guess karma is a pretty amazing...
Stupid bitches again. I mean, hell yeah, he took her down. Like, it would have been pretty embarrassing if he couldn't take down a woman in his own house. I'm sure his wife would have never gave him some pussy again because he'd be like, you fucking pussy. You gave her the check. You know what I'm saying? You gave her the car, you took the false ass check, you gave her our plates, and you let this bitch come out of the house and make us look stupid with a damn knife and you a dude? Yeah.
Amazing thing. This story took place a long time ago, back in 2002, when Craigslist was in its early years. Many wouldn't know, but back in those days, Craigslist was a lot different. It was a lot more so an online garage sale, or just a place where people would list old things that still had some value that they were willing to give away. I got a basketball hoop, a hockey net, and a spoiler for my car, all free in perfect condition in that same year. You'd be lucky if you found something like that these days.
Yeah.
Anyway, me and my son were dying to buy a hockey net so we could practice in the cul-de-sac.
I'll tell you what you would find though. A hooker with like 3-4 STDs and a pimp that's been so worn through. Yeah, you'll find that on Craigslist nowadays though.
We lived in. For the record, this was before I got that free one I mentioned. Wouldn't you know it, on Craigslist there was an ad for a slightly used regulation-size hockey goal for only $50. It came with a puck and 2 slightly used hockey sticks.
That's not bad.
I still have a picture of that ad to this day. It seemed like the perfect deal, but he lived about 2 hours away. I called the number he had listed, and he sounded pretty normal on the phone. He had a pretty deep, dark voice, but nothing that would be off-putting. I remember his voice being a bit emotionless. He agreed to meet halfway due to the distance, said he'd put the stuff in the back of his pickup truck. He said he could only come after he got off from work though, which was much later in the day, way past dark. We agreed to meet at some rest stop off the highway. Me and my son, who was 11 at the time, took my wife's minivan, the only car that would be able to fit that huge thing.
Yo, I bet this dude done fucked up. Meeting a person that he never met before off Craigslist at a rest stop, basically in the middle of nowhere. That's kind of smart. No, not really.
In an hour, we were at the truck stop, which was empty at this hour, but was decently lit by 3 big light posts. I parked right under one of the lights and waited. A pickup truck pulled in off the highway right on time. He stopped right in front of me. I went over to his window, but then noticed there was nothing in the back of his truck.
Motherfucker.
You Steve? He asked me.
Nigga trying to play
Yep, that's
me,
me,
huh?
I said.
Yep.
Alright, my buddy's bringing in the stuff with his truck. The guy pulled up behind my car and put it in park. I suddenly had a bad feeling. I told my son to get back in the car and lock every door except mine. 2 more pairs of headlights came off the highway into the lots, surely enough pulling up next to me. And, not surprisingly at this point, there was no hockey equipment in either one of them.
No.
My heart was racing. I was worried.
Fucked
Not
up,
for
yo.
me, but for my young son who I for some reason brought with me on this trip. A group of large men mixed with heavy-set and muscular physiques stepped out of the 2 pickup trucks behind the first one. They eyed me from head to toe, giving that typical intimidation stare down. Then this bald guy wearing sunglasses said in a deep voice, "Where's the money?" I instantly pulled out my wallet and handed it to him, begging him to just let me and my son go. He pulled out like $100 and was pissed, expecting more. He then sent 2 of his goons or whatever to get my son. At this point I screamed and begged for him not to take him. One of the men broke the glass to the minivan back door, and I vividly remember the disturbing, heartbreaking screams of my young son. What happened next was what I can only explain to be a miracle from God answering my prayers. A car was entering the lot from off the highway. All the men stopped and turned to look at it. As it got closer, my heart literally dropped in excitement as I saw it was a police car. The lights suddenly began to
Well, damn. Lucky for you, the police showed up. Hell. Lucky for you, though.
flash as he got close enough to see what was going on. All of the men were back in their trucks within seconds, speeding off down the highway. Well, at least 2 of them. The truck in the back was caught immediately by the police car, and backup arrived shortly. I explained everything to them, and they got the men that were caught to rat out on the others surprisingly quickly. I guess luckily the guys in the back truck weren't very loyal.
Motherfucking snitches, yo. I'm telling you, the same shit happened to me, man. You ain't gotta tell the motherfucker my name. You could tell him my name was JT, RJ, Robbie, Chris, Bill, any motherfucking name but my actual name. Niggas is stupid. That's why I can't even get the niggas that I'm committing crimes with my actual name, because they'll rat me out. I gotta tell the niggas that I'm doing a crime with that my name is Bill, just so if they get caught, possibly they will, they don't rat me out and I get caught. Motherfucking snitches. Ain't that about a damn shame, man? Gonna rat to the police. It should be a damn shame.
To whoever their leader was, if they even had any type of leader. Believe it or not, I had a police escort all the way home to make me and my son feel safer. I don't want to get into all the legal stuff, but I'll just say that all of those men except for one was caught, and I'm pretty sure that was the driver of the first pickup truck. Needless to say, my Craigslist days weren't over at that point, but I have always been much more protective of my son and much more cautious of Craigslist meetings since then.
Hey, I see. I ain't gonna lie, man. You kind of fucked up, yo, bro. Yo, man. This was a good one. It wasn't too scary. It was just niggas making dumb decisions, man. Yo, we on Live Raise right now, man. Check out Live Raise, yo. The information will be in the description below. But basically, KT_Kimmit. Alright, or it's the other way around. One of the two. What I'm saying is, y'all check it out, man. Y'all be on Live Raise right now. It's lit up as hell, man. But dude fucked up. And I'm going to tell you why. First of all, you don't meet somebody that you just met off of a sketchy online website in a rest stop at like past way lower than dark when you know ain't nobody else gonna be there. You know, the later it is, the less chances niggas gonna be there. Like me, when I drive trick, you know what I'm saying, that's where we used to pull over at and crash. Keep it real with you, man. Fuck paying $100 for a motel when you ain't got to. I got a big ass RV type thing. But in his situation, this dude live in the country, so I'm guessing there's like ain't no houses for a while, and you gotta go, it ain't nobody there. So he fucked up off the bat like that, man. And second of all, dude coming for your son, man, you gonna have to bring some weapon or something like that. You came unarmed. You already saw the first truck didn't have it. After that, you should have been ghost. You should have been going, man. You fucking up. And the second car come, you see obviously you ain't have it, man. You still staring at the shit like, nah, fuck that. I'm like, all right, well, you know, I'm cool. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just get my shit and dip. You come at my son, yo? Alright, I got you. Alright. I'm gonna break your arm off. I'm gonna decapitate you. I'm gonna make internal bleeding. I'm gonna make sure you don't walk. And I'm probably not gonna call the police because I don't feel like dealing with they shit. I don't wanna do no paperwork. Them niggas probably ain't gonna like me. They gonna probably bother me too. Nah, we gonna leave this up to men. That's what we gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? Like men do back in the old days. We gonna do this with respect. You feel me? Dude fucked up. That's why I'm cool, man. I don't be getting nothing off of Craigslist. But then again, I ain't never ran into that before. So it's kind of shocking too, because I can imagine the position he been in too, because he was shocked. He was and I'm not gonna put him down though. This dude wasn't the type to attack first. He wasn't prepared for war. That's what you gotta do, man. Like, I'm only like this because of all the fuck shit that happened to me in my life. Getting 12 staples in the back of my head, falling on flights of stairs, having guns in my face, yo. Fucking police not giving a shit, just kicking me to the side, bro. Treating me like shit. Treating me like dirt. Lower than dirt, yo. That's why I don't fuck with them, man. And I call them just what they really are. Police. I respect the good one, but I cannot fuck with you. And that's the shit that made me who I am, so in retrospect, it wasn't his fault, but the shit that he's going through, we make choices, and there is always an opposite and reaction to each choice we make. So basically, his dude made the wrong fucking choice, but I'm sure he learned from his mistakes, though. Hey, it's just quite interesting too, because I don't want to play the judge card, but yeah. So look, man, thank you for chilling with your boy, man. Like I always say, you can help support us at Patreon. Yeah, I'm picking 5 individuals. I already have 2 down. I need 3 more to go. I will let you guys know the when, the where, the location, and destination once I have chosen all 5 people. Please help support Question KT. We need certain equipment. I am bringing you quality content. I'm going to bring some animation too, because I loved cartoons, and I'm like, why the hell not? After watching Llama Arts and fucking Vanos Gaming and a couple other people, Cartoon Connect, I'm like, yo, I'm digging this animation, and that is my next goal. I'm bringing that to you now, and that is what we started this PayPal and Patreon account for. So you can go there, you can get the info in the description link below, and you can support your boy, man. Alright? Well, anyway, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for the next. If you have any recommendations, just let me know. As you always know, I'm always answering comments back. I'm always sharing. I'm always fucking with you guys, because you guys are cool, and I wouldn't be here without you guys. I owe my success to you guys. Without you guys, I would not be here. It does take work on my part, but I need you. Alright, so help me, help you. And remember, if it doesn't challenge you, well, it doesn't change you. Alright, so I'm about to get up out of here. Peace.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me.